The secret of the lantern. Little Ian loved playing with his friends until sunset. One day, he stayed out too long and decided to take a shortcut home. He didn't realize the path went through the dark forest. The moment he stepped in, everything grew silent. No birds, no crickets, just the sound of his own heartbeat. The trees looked taller, the shadows darker. Ian whispered, "I shouldn't be here," but he couldn't find his way back. Then, through the silence, a faint golden light flickered between the trees. It was a lantern, glowing softly, hanging on a low branch. There was no person, no rope, no stand, just the lantern floating on its own. Ian froze when he saw the glowing lantern. Should he run? But the light felt gentle, almost safe. Step by step, he followed it. Whenever he stopped, the lantern stopped. When he walked, it moved ahead, lighting the stones and roots on his path. As he walked, the forest no longer seemed frightening. The shadows faded, and with each step, his courage grew stronger. At last, the lantern led him to the road outside the forest. When Ian stepped onto the road, relief filled his chest. He turned quickly, ready to thank the one carrying the lantern. But the forest behind him was empty. The branch where the lantern had hung was bare. The golden light flickered once, twice, and then melted into the night air, as if it had never existed. Ran down Ian's spine. Who guided me? Was it a person, a spirit, or something else? He stood quietly, staring at the shadows between the trees. The forest gave no answer. Only the wind whispered through the leaves. Heart pounding, Ian ran home. His parents hugged him tightly, scolding and comforting him all at once. But Ian kept the lantern a secret. How could he explain something he himself did not understand? That night, as he lay in bed, he replayed the journey in his mind. The way the lantern stopped when he stopped. The way it floated ahead as if it knew the way. The way the forest, once terrifying, had slowly grown peaceful around him. The more he thought, the more he realized. The lantern was not just light. It was a message. Maybe it came from God, or maybe from the forest itself. Maybe the lantern had been real. Maybe it was magic. Or maybe it was something even greater. It was his own courage, shining brighter than he ever believed. That thought stayed with Ian. It changed the way he looked at the world. Whenever he faced a challenge, whether it was a difficult lesson, a scary dream, or a moment of loneliness, Ian never forgot the golden glow that once guided him through the forest. Whenever life grew dark, he closed his eyes and whispered, "The light will come, I just have to keep walking." And somehow, it always did. Sometimes, the light came as an idea. Sometimes, as a friend. Sometimes as his own courage, telling him not to give up. As he grew older, he often passed the edge of that forest, half expecting to see the lantern again. But it never returned. And then he understood it didn't need to, because the lantern had already left its gift. The belief that even in the darkest times, hope will always find a way to shine. From then on, Ian carried that glow inside him. And when others felt lost, he became their lantern, reminding them, "Be the light for yourself and for others.